it's not exactly the most straightforward program to get one's head around. And we were severely lacking administrative support. You may or may not have had a similar experience when trying to recruit people locally. We advertised, we were pretty much inundated with applications for administrative assistance. And it was actually pretty depressing, the quality of applications that came in, the quality of covering letters, the quality of resumes, and you know, anecdotally, I'm sure you've all had similar issues about people just applying because that's what they have to do. And so when the opportunity came up to actually talk to an apprentice, or any apprentice, the one thing that really sets apprentices apart is that they've actually got this desire to get on and desire to learn. You know, and that wasn't something we were seeing elsewhere. And I'm still not embarrassing you yet, so just it will come. So we had this dilemma, and then when Emily was introduced to us, it was actually a breath of fresh air. And you know, I'm sure other apprentices are also enthusiastic, and yeah. But you know, to actually have somebody come in who's prepared to take on new tasks, to commit with enthusiasm to work, to not be intimidated by the prospect of having to learn and having to contribute. People who aren't always watching the clock, people who aren't sitting on Facebook, that kind of thing. You know, it was a real bonus, and you know, we're now 1 out of 5 in the team is an apprentice, and you know, in terms of value for money, probably quite near the top. And so, from a business point of view, I cannot endorse enough the involvement of apprentices as a way of bringing people into the business and a way of getting something back for the business. So, you know, I know you're going to say a few words, Emily, but you know, Emily is one of many, and there are plenty of apprentices out there. So if you have an opportunity to engage, or you think that you may have an opportunity to engage, I can't endorse the program and the potential highly enough.
Thanks, Phil. Okay, Emily. So
yeah, so I came to Let's Do Business. Yeah, I just left college and done my level 2 in plumbing, and couldn't find an apprenticeship anywhere for plumbing. And I actually come to Stephen for the construction, but couldn't find a replacement, so we decided to go down the route of my level 2. Now I completed that and went off, done my plumbing for 2 years, but I felt it wasn't for me. I was out in the site quite a lot, working with all site men. That wasn't the problem, but obviously my size and heavy work was a problem. So after 2 years, I come back to Stephen to see if I could do another apprenticeship, and now I'm doing my level 3 for advanced apprenticeship in enterprise. So I'm learning a lot about the business side of things. I do a lot. That helps me with Locate, obviously, because we do quite a bit of around businesses, working with quite all different size businesses as well, so I can see it right inside them, I understand the business. Also, we do a lot of tracking in the company, through tracking the companies we work through from the start all the way up for when they're expanding. So I do quite a lot, and it helps me through my apprenticeship, obviously for units, evidence, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm glad I come back, because I didn't want to come back and put my tail between my legs and tell Stephen that he was right, but I did, and yeah, I started to work again. So yeah, I'm proud.
great, thanks very much indeed. So we're around, so please feel free to ask us any questions that you expect to talk to the apprentices. And you know, at the end of the day, we're the honest broker, if you like. We, as I said, we only provide a small number of select frameworks, particular enterprise, business admin, customer service, retail, team leading and management, but we know a lot of people. We know, obviously, through the colleges, through private training providers. We're members of the Sussex Council of Training Providers. There's over 70 different training providers across East Sussex. You've got the Apprenticeship in Sussex website. But, you know, I see our role as building apprenticeships and making sure you are put in touch with the right person, the right training provider, the right young person who's actually going to be right for your business. And you know, that's part of the initial advice, diagnostic assessment. It's not a quick win situation. It's about building relationships, understanding your business, understanding what you need. Have we got the right person? We've got an event coming up at Sussex Coast College on the 26th of this month, and our target is to recruit 50 new apprentices across Sussex, 50 in June and July. So we've got a challenge, but we've got an event where we've got a small number of training providers providing opportunities for young people to try different things. So that's on the 26th of June at the college, 10 till 1. So, you know, there are people who want the opportunity, and I look to you to perhaps provide some of those opportunities if you can. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. And thank you, Emily. I can't tell you how daunting